What's up guys, hi and welcome to Wellington, New Zealand. So we're on the beach and we're just about to start paranormal investigation to see if we can get Captain Cook or any of his crew to come through. Or if any other spirits want to come through, we'll make them welcome and find out who they are. So first of all, I'm just going to show you where we are. So that's the skyline of Wellington. That's the city centre. And over here we've seen our very first Christmas trees. And it seems so weird to be seeing Christmas trees in Wellington, the other side of the globe from the UK. But there you go, they're our very first Christmas trees that we've seen this year. They started to light them up already here. So Andy's going to run, are you going to do Spirit Talker first or are you going to do necrophonic now? Okay, so we've been around the Captain Cook Museum today. Had a look at a few things. Hopefully we might be able to bring you through or anybody else. We'll film around in case we get any orbs coming forward on the beach. There is light dancing on the water there, so don't mistake that for orbs. That's the light on the water, the light's shining there. Captain James Cook, if you are here on this beach where you've landed before, and any of your men, anybody at all who you work with, who you knew on your 3 voyages, and you came here 3 separate occasions, would you like to come forward and say your name, or perhaps give us some kind of message to let us know that you are acknowledging that we're here and we're asking out for you? And I've just read your Captain Cook journals, but we'd like to hear from you yourself some of this incredible story of how you travelled the world 3 times. Stretch. The last stretch.
Or does it mean he wants me to stretch?
You? Well, if you want to use the beach gym, go right ahead and use the beach gym, but I'm off for a walk to do the paranormal. You stay here and use the beach gym. That's no problem. But remember,
inside,
you can't use the beach gym with a fag hanging out of your mouth. It's the same as Muscle Beach in Los Angeles. You remember down at Muscle Beach you nearly got fined because you were using the gym with a fag hanging out of your mouth? Fag, Venice Beach. Gym, Muscle Beach. The same thing applies here. I'm only saying.
You're not listening, false.
I'm not listening because he's once again getting the smoking lecture.
Escape. You want to escape?
Yeah, he will be on your side if this is Captain Cook. It's more likely to be my spirit guide actually. He'd be definitely on your side.
You have provoked.
Have I provoked? Yeah, but the thing is, I'm the one who has to pay the smoking ban, and I don't even smoke. So why should I pay the smoking ban?
I shouldn't be doing.
Well, what I'm saying is, you can do what you want, but if you get fined, it's not coming out of my pocket.
I will kill.
Is this Captain Cook? This sounds a bit... Are you a native islander?
A few.
And you used to live in these parts because... This particular region, all the way across to Picton on the South Island, was cannibal area. So they were known to do cannibal killings in this region, the natives, in the 300 years ago.
Who are we talking to? Spirit voice.
Spirit voice.
Don't be afraid, we're not here to any disrespect or cause any problems or harm or anything like that.
No,
we just want to know.
Just want to know who you are. Do you mean us any harm?
6.
Maybe there's 6 of them here, 6 natives.
6 of us. Is there any way you'd like us to go, or have you got any kind of message for us? Absolutely.
What's the message? You know we come from the same country as Captain Cook. Do you remember him?
What message would you like to give us? And it'd be really great if you could give that message in your own language.
Yeah,
that would be even better. That's how much respect we've got. We're quite eager for you to talk in your own language. That would be great.
Yeah, well, give us your names in your own language.
Thermal.
Well, there could be several things connected with thermal here, to be honest, because there was the thermal hot springs, and then there was the thermal gauge that the Cook was testing on this second voyage, and then there's the thermal long johns that I borrowed off you tonight that don't shiver and freeze on this beach.
Leave at once.
Leave at once? Why should we leave? Why do you want us to leave?
To leave?
Are we on your land?
Why do you want us to leave?
This your territory?
Complaint. Leave at once.
Do you think that this is the time's gone by and that we've landed off a ship from England or from...
Turn it off.
They don't like that then, do they?
No, they don't like this, they don't like that.
Is it the camera? Or is it the speech box?
Is it the talking box or is it the...
Trapped.
Trapped. Why are you trapped? What keeps you here then?
Don't they believe that you can trap the souls if you put a camera on them? I know the Australian Aborigines
Is that what you believe?
don't look you in the eye, or you can't film them because they believe that you take the souls or trap the souls. Are these islanders speaking to us now? We don't belong here, we're just visiting.
What do you mean?
We want you to make us welcome and show us around. These are messages like we've never had before.
Not intimidating, but they're like...
Not friendly.
Not,
Unfriendly, I call.
not friendly. Like,
We listen.
we listen.
Don't you get the feeling that they're standing around in a gathering in a group? I've got a real feeling of spears and,
The feeling...
you know, that cocoa matting skirts and things that they wear.
I get the feeling is they're hiding behind the wall. They're
Do you think so?
peering at us.
No, I get the feeling that they've
What
gathered round.
doing?
Curiosity, wanted to
I think
know.
they gathered. I do. Vision. Did you have a vision?
Come
Yeah.
forward and let yourself be known.
I do get that feeling that we're not the only ones here.
I feel
I
that.
do get that.
I feel that. But I actually
will
feel like they're stood around us in a ring, like following us up the shore.
What message have you got for us? Have you got a message for us? If you want 6 again.
6, so there's 6 of them here then.
Found.
Found. What did you find?
What did you find?
Oh, what 6 things were found?
If you don't want us on this beach, you're going to have to tell us in more stronger terms to go. We're not here for any disrespect. We're not here to take anything from you. We're not here to harm you.
What, and then,
No intention of harming you.
is it natives or is it going back to Victorian times?
Nothing.
Because the immigrants settled in this region as well in the
What did you do?
1880s,
What-
thereabouts.
What year are you from? What year? Flowers. What year is it? What year are you from? And can you give us your name? Can you give us a message or tell us where you want? Famous.
Okay, so what's your name, please,
So
if you're famous?
If you're famous, what you can tell us your name, surely.
I will hear.
Here.
We need to know your name. Are we
need
going
to
to
know your
recognise
name.
this name when you tell it to us?
Coast.
Post or ghost?
Coast.
Coast, well, we're on the coast.
Where do you want us to go?
No, what did that say?
There is a portal nearby.
Whereabouts is the portal?
Whereabouts?
Which way do we need
Where
to
do you
go?
want us to go?
Well, we can't do that because of the beachfront lights. Maybe they want it dark and then they can show us. I think the portal's in the sea. I've just got a feeling that it's out there.
1940s.
Alright, so we're looking at
So what's your name?
recent ghosts then. Compared to the
1940s. Turn off the lights.
war,
Do not touch.
wartime. New Zealand were involved in the war.
Yes, they were involved, like Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, they
like,
were.
fighting the Japanese.
So maybe it's to do with that.
And if any Japanese submarines or things would have come in,
Yeah.
close the window.
That sounds like we've got Second World War spirit people coming through, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because they would have had the
Shouldn't
same
be on
blackout things here.
Yeah, they would.
What's your name, please?
Because the Japanese would have probably come in through torture.
Torture. Yeah, but
Thing is,
did the Japanese torture people when they could?
if it's an ex-Australian, New Zealand army person who fought the Japanese camps were horrendous.
I heard that, yeah.
I mean, it's like they made them build railways.
What if this is one
Literally
person from that?
starved them to death.
Maybe
Were
this
you
person.
involved in the war with Japan? True.
Really?
What was your name? Everybody's so proud of you. You know what happened to you and how you fought. You were a big influence. Regress.
There is one memorial, isn't there? Like it's set back in the trees up there where we were yesterday. We were doing the walk through the woods. It's up there.
Disagree. Did you fight against the Japanese? Were you part of the Triad? Did you fight what they call the Australian New Zealand Army Corps, the Anzacs? Is that who you are? Did at some point the Japanese
1800s, so we're going further back now.
1800.
So this is what happens. You get layers of spirits. This can happen. You can get layers of spirits coming forward. You can get like someone from the 1700s comes through and they step back, and then a recent one comes through and then they step back, and now we've got 1800s. So we have studied a bit of history whilst we've been here in the museum today. So we're going to see if we can pick up any threads of anything that we recognise.
Are you one of the Elizabeth?
1800s. I wonder if it's did you come from Europe or England on the boat as an emigrant?
Were you either somebody who 1 o'clock? Did you emigrate to this country, or were you one of the sailors who discovered this country? Kathleen.
So these are names. That sounds Irish, Kathleen. I think Irish mostly went over to America. It was English and Europeans that came here. But still, Kathleen, it's a popular name anyway for that era. For that
Can you
era.
tell us why you're still here? Is there a reason why you're still here? Why you stay in this place?
Don't forget, them murals are painted on the wall up there,
Military.
showing.
Military.
So it's military.
Did you come to this country as a military person or a military wife, and that's why you were stationed here? Imagine you were here. I know, I'm screen. Yeah, I mean, this would have been a sort of naval, I would imagine.
It would have been somewhere.
There was the naval base here. I love you.
But that might be sweethearts talking to each other, mightn't it? You know, from that era.
Who do you love? Who do you love? What's the name of the person that you love? Is that Grim?
Grim. That might be a nickname though, mightn't it? It's short for something. Grimshaw, something like that.
Is Grim the nickname of somebody you loved? Is this where you're working? Sean.
So Sean's probably the person then.
Sean, S-E-A-N, yeah. Sean.
Oh my god, sorry about that, guys.
Gluttony. Yeah, that's me this week.
Yeah, I know. We are doing a lot of dessert tasting, aren't we? Everyone else is doing wine tasting down here. We're doing sweet tasting.
Brad's one spirit.
Sneezing like crazy.
One spirit.
Oh my god, Andy, if this carries on, you'll have to take the camera. Sneezing.
If I turn this off and put a camera on, a few, would I be able to see you? Can you just tell me yes or no? Well, if I turn this other camera on, would I be able to see you? Would that be possible?
Impossible.
Walk.
Oh, let's carry on then.
Just to walk to.
Let's carry on then. So, there is a lot of history connected to Wellington.
What do you mean by that?
Determined to get through the
Tortured
Captain Cook
Who
people.
Who was tortured?
So we're going to do a couple of shoots here this week, then we can somehow reach, hopefully,
Who was tortured?
Cook crew.
Who was tortured? Not like. You're not going to tell us who was tortured? Were you the one who did the torturing?
It's still wartime, is it?
Scott.
These are
Brand
names.
Scott.
Yeah, they sound like American names, don't they?
Yeah.
Did American soldiers come over here?
Not surprised.
They might have done, might they?
Won't surprise me because the Americans.
I know
fought
they're in the
Japanese-
UK.
Americans fought the Japanese as well. Sure.
Yeah, they did. So perhaps there was some stationed here.
They would have been stationed here.
Then again, they could be Australian names.
Because if you think about it, coming from America, because you had that on Pearl Harbor,
Yeah.
you had that for Pearl Harbor. Hawaii isn't that far away.
No, it's only
is it?
north from here, isn't
Do
it?
you know what I mean? So the Japanese got it, so they might have come there.
Maybe they flew over this
Surely.
shore then.
Surely.
Smudge.
Smudge.
Did the Japanese bomb New Zealand at all, do you know?
Not that I'm aware
I think we'd have to go and check out the war
Not that
section,
I'm-
wouldn't
Not
we?
that I'm aware
No, I don't
of.
think they
Not
did.
that- Not that I'm aware of. I think the bomb Pearl Harbor made a sound.
Yeah, Hawaii they did.
Yeah.
Look at that plane, that's how close the airport, the jets are coming right down behind those houses there. We didn't fly into here though, we came down from Auckland by train.
William.
And just for the matter of interest, that's the rugby stadium over there. The Sky One rugby stadium, right on the edge of the sea. Those people that are interested in rugby. It's lit up tonight as well, so I can't hear anything though. Maybe other people use it for trading and stuff.
Might use it for construction stuff.
Yeah, but there's like literally no noise. You'd hear it if it was a concert. Would you like to tell us some more of your story, please, whilst we're listening? Now's your chance to talk to us and let the people know what happened in your life, what happened to you. Tell us your story. Let's get it out there. Do you know, I've just had a flash of some black and white photographs. You know them black and white photographs that have gone a bit yellowy with age? And I've just seen like a man with a parting and a bit of a curly, like hair, with a shirt and braces, and a lady, I think it's the parents, a black and white photograph of the parents.
Yeah.
That's just a little flash, and sometimes you get these psychic flashes and you see something.
You just. Yeah.
I've just had a vision of I think whoever it is took a scrap of a photograph of his parents with him. Black and white, but when they go kind of yellowy and brown because of the age of them, or perhaps the quality of the film back then, I don't know, but they're just a brief glimpse. It'd be interesting if we go back in the museum, if in the war section, if there's anything like that in there, because they've got personal effects of people in there. No, we didn't go in the war bit because we were doing all the Cook stuff, and then we were doing the history of the Maoris and all that. So we didn't actually go in that bit. But if we're connecting up with spirits from the war, maybe we need to check that bit out and see whatever comes through tonight. Link it up.
Just check it up to see
if it's anyone.
Yeah.
Because both of us don't really have any knowledge or history on the wars, because we never studied that, did we? We're more kind of further back. Andy's like sort of ancient Viking stuff, and I'm more kind of like 1550s to 1800s is my era for history. So we've never really actually got, apart from what we learned in school, which you don't really remember it, do you?
No,
we've never got into all that, have we?
I mean,
for me, I think I know you've got to respect the people that was involved in it, and you've always got to keep the memory alive. But I do think it's a part of history that people want to try and move on from what happened, and have a peaceful kind of a relationship with other countries now, rather than And I know there's still a lot of unrest in the world. But, and you know, respect and memories for those people that were involved. But I think that's the reason we didn't really get involved in that kind of paranormal, because we don't want to bring back painful memories for people, do we? Or families and stuff. Oh look, the spout's on.
Oh, beautiful.
The geyser spout. So this is a replica of a real spout that used to thermal hot springs around this coast that naturally used to do that from 1700s. But now they've put this here as a fixture to show what the natural geyser spout was capable of, because I don't think that geyser spout is any longer there. But going back to Captain Cook again, during his time when he voyaged around here, he went to the natural geyser spout, and he was actually testing out one of the very first temperature probes. So we had to take temperatures from different parts of the spring, and they were very, very high temperatures. Very high temperatures. But I think because the geyser springs were quite there for a couple of hundred years and very impressive, they've now put this up as a sort of a feature. But I think the tide's got to be in a certain level before it kicks
That's
in.
what I'm thinking, because when we came the other night,
Wasn't
it
on,
was
was
round
it?
about this time, and we walked up and it wasn't on.
So maybe if the tide comes
I'm
in,
wondering whether it's
triggers
something
it off.
to do with the tides.
Yeah, maybe.
So it might be a sign of saying either high tide or low tide.
Maybe,
or whatever, the tide's
yeah.
coming in or something like that. Yeah, because but yeah, we that wasn't on when we hasn't been on, has it? At
No.
night? It was on during the day. Now this morning it wasn't on.
I'm thinking it has to have a certain level of water before it can fountain up like that. So
With some kind of.
let me just film it again, so people can see it. Yeah, so it goes different colours. It's literally just seawater being pumped in and spouted up like the fountain. But the one that used to be around this shoreline was a natural one, caused by hot springs. But I don't think it's there anymore. I think the other one they've got now is up at Rotorua in the middle of North Island, middle of this island.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice that. Do we have any more spirit people who would like to come forward and speak to us while you've got opportunity? Whilst we've got the equipment here? Whilst you've got some viewers to listen to you?
Talk, see if there's anything
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Calling out once again for Captain James Cook, Joseph Banks, Dr. Solander.
Anybody who discovered this country.
We have Captain Furneaux from the second voyage. Or we have any of the Tahitians, Tapai and Omai, who also travelled with Cook back to England.
Sacred ground.
Sacred ground.
So this sounds like native islanders again, doesn't it?
Well, for them
It would be sacred ground.
It would be sacred ground, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, this was the place. Is that what you mean, sacred ground? Can you give me your name? Or you don't have to do anything, you just have to say your name. It doesn't matter if it's in the Maori language. For it to be here in your land of, I hope I get this right, Aotearoa, which is now people call New Zealand.
Yeah.
Aotearoa.
Come forward if you're here and let us know who you are and what era you lived here and what this beach means to you. Then we can talk to you.
Have you got a message for us?
Is that people going by? Oh, it's people going by. I just thought I heard something behind me there. It's alright, it's people going by. Oh, okay, right, yeah. And that up there it's abandoned. It's abandoned. But do you know what? We climb in there and the police come, we're going to get our visas lifted and we're back home on the next plane. So as tempting as that is, as tempting as that is.
They're listening. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know,
It's so easy to get in and it'd be perfect for an abandoned, wouldn't it? But then paranormal Wellington cops are going to turn up
It's like,
and kick us clean out.
Yeah.
Then we'll be down the consulate.
You probably, you
That
probably
visas.
could get in, film it, and be out, and nothing had happened. But it's not even worth. It's not worth taking the risk.
No, I'd like to come back here,
It's
wouldn't
not,
you?
It's not worth taking the risk.
I'd like to come back here.
We'd just end up.
Oh no, let's not cause trouble in other countries. We've caused enough in our own, that's enough. That we can get away with. So if any more spirit people would like to come forward and make themselves known, I'm Alison, this is Andy. We've come over from Manchester, UK, England.
So have you got any messages for us? Can you tell us who you are? Any people who immigrated here? Are there any people who came over and discovered this country? People whose language wasn't before anybody else was here? Or anybody thought this was their land? Can you tell us?
Oh, little dog's coming. Hello.
What we're doing?
Hello. Alright, let's carry on along the beach a bit further then. Because I think sometimes different areas, different spirits are likely to come through. So give everyone a fair chance.
Failed.
Failed. What do you mean failed? Who failed?
Who failed?
Or what did you fail at?
Yeah. Why did you say failed? What do you mean by failed? What do you mean by failed?
And talk to us as we walk along this beach.
Yeah.
And tell us
We're walking along, we know.
why you think you failed or
We
what
get the
happened.
sense that you're with us. The sense that you're yeah. Well, what do you mean by you failed? You failed. You feel you failed. In what way? You failed yourself or you failed other people? Who are you? You're very quiet.
Yeah, it seems to have gone off a bit, doesn't it? We'll walk down to the abandoned building anyway. We're not going to go in it. Well, perhaps we'll do some outside of it, paranormal, and see if we can pick up any of the holiday makers, because it looks like, from what we can see,
Elizabeth again.
it's one of those, 1950s like Butlins, Pontins type holiday thing on the seafront. Still got the old painting up, showing the buckets and spades and all that. So it must have been like a seaside resort for families or something, because I think we might get some ghosts up here.
Who are you, Elizabeth?
We had Elizabeth before, didn't we? We'll show you the Christmas trees. Wellington City are the first ones to put them up, I think, here at the minute. We haven't seen them anywhere else.
And be honest with you, we couldn't do it anyway.
Why?
We've no torches.
What do you think that's going to stop us? It never stopped us before.
Yeah.
That's why I nearly went down a 12-foot ditch at Wally Abbey the other week, because we had no torch. Well, I had the torch and I hadn't got it switched on.
Why is it England you're looking for places like that?
It's nice and bright here. It's well lit.
You come here.
You don't need a torch here.
You can't do it for obvious reasons that we don't want to be arrested.
Yeah, no. Let's kind of stay out of the jail cell if we can.
Family is here.
Who's your family? Oh, are you connected to this holiday hub thing at the end here? This Blue Water Bar and Grill. But it looks 1950s, doesn't it? Like that's the era that looks like to me, with the decor and everything.
Yeah.
Did you used to have holidays on this beach with your family? Did you used to go in that bar and grill over there?
Yeah.
Go swimming?
Yeah.
I think we'll pick up spirits there, because it's it's a place of good times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Memories, happy holiday memories for people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we just stand at the beach, the back of it, for 10-15 minutes, let's see if we can get anything coming through related to the holiday.
Are we going down to somewhere that we used to go to a lot when it was open? fun.
It's like you
like
see
to
the.
look
I'll show you the paintings on the wall when we get up there. It's like the old style seaside postcard. You know the funny ones of the fat lady with the frilly beach cap and the swimsuit on and the stripy shorts and all that to the knee. So then things go back to like 1950s. Yeah, everything's illegal now, isn't it? You offend somebody, everything offends somebody nowadays. Surprised we haven't been sued left, right and centre.
I'm offended. I'm offended that other people are offended.
Yeah, I know. It's absolutely insane, isn't it? But yeah, let's just have a walk
I'm
up.
offended that I'm not allowed to offend.
We're Alison and Andy.
Yeah, I forgot who I was then.
We're from England.
Yeah.
And we've come to see this lovely city and this beautiful beach and what used to be probably your beach resort.
Yeah.
Did you come here for holidays? Did you have hamburgers and chips and Coca-Colas and go and swim in the sea? It seems strange, doesn't it? You got beach resort and Christmas trees. But that's what it's like at this side of the globe because they have the Christmas summer solstice for them in December. So this is the abandoned bar and grill. And up there is the old style paintings, murals. So that kind of painting, I think, it's kind of like the 50s or something. Would you like to come forward, please, if this is your holiday place where you used to come to? Did something come through then? Did you get something through then?
Ranch.
Branch. What's your name? Did you used to come on holiday here? Did you used to go in this cafe? Did you get changed for the beach, for the sea? Come forward and show yourself on camera. Let's see if we can see any orbs coming around that corner. Hope we can hear you speak to us or shout or laugh or anything. If you're running on the beach, let's hear it. Anything you can do. Anything you can manage to do. Yeah. It's all wooden, isn't it? That's why you know how old it is, by because the wooden stuff went out and the glass stuff come in, didn't it? So it goes back a bit, that. There probably is a date on it somewhere, you know, up on the other side. Yeah, if you want, we'll go up the ramp. Is there a ramp? Yeah, let's go up it then. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, I just have to put my finger in the lens and get rid of that drip of water. Sea spray.
We may have to blur these pictures out.
Why? Because there's
Mabel.
Mabel. Did you used to come on holiday here, Mabel? Is this your holiday place, your beach? If you lived there though in New Zealand, it'd be a great place to come on holiday, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
You know, before like air travel and all that. It would have been a nice place to come for holidays.
When it gets like the summer place, doesn't it?
Oh, summer's coming, isn't it? With spring now.
It's quite popular.
It's spring, but it's still got that nip of winter in the air, hasn't it? It's like you're getting cold, nippy days and hot days at the minute, so it's that changeover to spring. Yeah, the proper old school, aren't they?
They're quiet things.
Yeah, they're good. They're just what you used to see on the beaches, on the postcards, isn't it? Even now the postcards at home will still have like these characters on.
Yeah, these are quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, of course they are. But we need to find a date. We're just going to go around the front of this and see if we can find a date and what it goes back to, but it's all boarded up, so it's a little bit hard to get close to it. I'm pretty sure that I'd
It
guess.
does look quite old, doesn't it?
I'd say probably after the Second World War, maybe 1945-ish, thereabouts. We'll have a walk. This is actually the front of it. We're not going to be able to get near, are we? I don't think we're going to be able to get... Is there something about it on the side there? You can peep through. They put little peepholes on, aren't they? No, it just says no entry construction site, keep out. Well, that's it anyway. That's it. But we're not going to go in there because, like Andy said before, we don't want to run the risk of getting in any trouble because it's not our country, you know, we're just visiting. If it was Britain, we'd be in it. And have a scuffle with the dog handlers or the police or anyone, security that turns up. But here it's a different story because we're on a visa, you know, and we don't want to get that lifted, so we have to behave ourselves. Not only would they lift the visa, they probably say you're not coming back in again because you're making trouble. It's like, well, we're not going to risk that. Hey? What did you get?
Mabel and Ron.
Mabel and Ron. So they must have come here when it was...
Justice.
They must have come here when it was a... Mabel and Ron.
Mabel and Ron.
Look at how low the plane is there. That's the airport, is right behind that hill. Yeah, right behind the hill. Do you want to come over this side because the lighting's really bad there? Can't, yeah.
Maybe that's
So,
a good thing.
you're getting a 5 o'clock shadow. And what time is it now? About 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. It'll be 10 AM in England.
Yeah, we'll be.
You want it?
Yeah.
So it's been quite weird because we've been on the train, like travelling from A to B, and you guys have been all asleep in bed. And we've been sunbathing on the beach and swimming in the sea, and you've been all in bed. And then what else have we done in the in the middle of the night in the UK? And it's like daytime here. We've done all sorts of stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean...
We've been on boats. We've been sat on boats going across the ocean and all that, while you guys have all been asleep in bed. So it's quite weird when you've got the 12-hour difference. You look at the clock and think, we're speeding across the sea on a boat right now, and everyone we know is like fast asleep in bed because it's 2 AM.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a surreal experience, isn't it, when you look at the time at home. So Mabel and Ron, did you used to come on here for holidays?
You're going to follow Choice.
Joyce.
Choice.
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 Was this your choice of holiday destination? Did you like it here?
I can imagine during, you know, when it's summer days and things like that.
It'd be great beach
I
this.
imagine it's quite a popular, busy place.
Yeah, because you've got the city back there with all the shops
And then
and
you've got
cinemas and what have you.
You've got this like a bit of like a seaside thing.
Yeah, it's
You know,
perfect.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah,
It would be a good holiday
It
destination.
would be
If
quite.
you lived there and you wanted a week in your own country,
Yeah, because I'm alright, you've got this little bit, but you've got all that.
with loads,
there, and then just at the back over there.
with mountains,
You go around this corner, and there's
forests.
more around there.
It's a
So
combination
you've
of,
got quite a lot of, you've got everything really.
yeah, it's a combination of turquoise seas, little beach islands, white sandy beaches, and snow-capped mountains, in it, and
And about
kicking cities that
And
are
about-
24/7.
3 hours that way, you've got like a alpine skiing resort.
Yeah, we went through that, didn't we, the other day on the
You
train?
know what I mean?
So it's,
Alright,
everything is here.
I mean, alright. There wasn't much snow there, and there wasn't a lot
No,
going
but
on
they've just
there.
had their ski
But-
season, haven't they?
But
You could come here in
Yeah, the
July
ski shops
to
and-
ski
yeah,
because it'll be the middle of winter here.
you got like it's a bit
Everything's totally the opposite.
You've got a bit crazy, innit? You've got everything.
But I have to tell people this one. Andy nearly flooded the bathroom back at the hotel before. He nearly flooded the entire bathroom. You know why? Because he put a plug in the sink, right, and he filled it right up, and he pulled the plug out and he wanted to see if the water was going anti-clockwise down the sink. And it was like all over the floor. I'm like, you haven't even checked that. He said, I want plenty of water because I want to see if it goes the opposite way around. And I'm like, you nearly flooded the bathroom. So anyway, did the water go opposite the way down the plug hole?
I never found it out.
No, because you were too busy mopping the floor with your hands and knees. On your hands and knees.
You're right in that water.
I'm not in the water, I'd have felt it if I was. Trust me on that. These people go swimming in this, it's icy cold. It's like a Alaskan water, isn't it?
Oh, them the other night.
They were swimming. They
10 o'clock at night and they were going out in this water.
And they was out in this
Are
swimming.
you for real?
Seriously.
I mean, it's probably once you're in and once you get out and you get dry, it's probably a very nice feeling. But
If you two paid me a right amount of money, I would go in there and swim fully clothed or whatever. I would do it.
I'm sorry.
But some money's got to be forthcoming before I do.
There is no way I am, at this time of night,
Some money's got to be forthcoming.
I am going swimming.
If some money is forthcoming, we'll do it, no problem.
I'm sorry, but you'd have to be talking 6 figures before I even thought.
But I'm going back here to the back end of this beach resort here. Yeah, but it's not. Your face was dark. Where you were stood,
My
you
face
cast.
is dark.
Where you were stood, you cast a really bad shadow.
I've not had that much.
And I know how you like to look really good on the camera, so I wouldn't like to film you in a bad shadow because I know you like to give us your good side, like all the time. Well, look at me now and let's see if I could. Are you still in the shadows? But we can tell it's you.
Whose shadow?
Well, it's because the lighting's in all the wrong places for you right now. It's not showing your best side.
Well, I can't see.
And I know how much you
do you
need
know
to
you
show
just-
your best
do you know,
side.
Yeah, you just said that.
Go
about
on.
The lighting wasn't that good.
Yeah.
On the 4th floor there, they've all just put the lights on, and the 4 windows, they've all just put the lights on.
Yeah, they're probably looking out and thinking, what are them pillocks
No,
doing
they're
on the
not
beach?
looking. There's nobody from out, they just put the lights on. How are you having a good night, in the good winter?
There's a few people having a good nosy. They always do when we're rolling cameras. If they want to come down and be a part of it, they can be. Come down. Come on down, no problem. The more the merrier. I wondered if we can get back round on the beach here. The tide's not too much in yet. I think we can just get round. Let's see. It's just coming up to the wall, isn't it? No, we're going to get wet feet. We're going to get wet feet. The tide's coming in. So we're going to have to go back. So Mabel and, was it Ron? Yeah, I know. It would be so easy. The window's gone and everything. We could probably just like climb straight in. But I don't want to, if them people are watching up there and they're going to call the police that someone's getting in, we're, you know, it's best if we just walk along the beach. Let's just walk along the beach and stroll in it. Well, let's just do, you know, touristy things in it. And stick with the ghost stuff. They probably do get a lot of abandoned people getting in there and stuff, but
Yeah, I mean, it's alright if you live with it.
yeah.
I mean, that's not...
To be honest with you, you know when you're on holiday and you're stuffing your face constantly with good food, well, I won't be able to get through that window right now at any sort of like particular speed.
Like I said, with no torches,
Yeah.
you don't know floors and stuff like that.
No, we don't. No, I'm not doing abandoned here. It's just we've had a bad time of it in the UK. Never mind here. And we've had, what have we had this year? 2 dog squads and 1 set of police.
Oh, yeah.
And a security man.
There's too many. There's too many.
So yeah, no. Let's just stick to our ghost stories. Alright, so we did get Mabel and Ron. As soon as we walked up to that, we got Mabel and Ron, so I presume they have some connections to as a holiday place. But we're going to do different sections of this beach, and on Thursday we're actually going to be over at Picton for a couple of hours, which is the beach where Cook got tangled up with the cannibals. So yeah, we'll be interested to see if we get anything Scarlet. I wonder if that was someone connected to the beach resort. You could have passed for Scarlet today walking through Wellington city centre with...
Why?
Because you had a pair of long lacy gloves and a pair of fishnet tights with stars all over.
Let's this straight. No, I didn't have them on. I was carrying them for somebody else. I did not have them on.
But you were still going through Wellington city centre?
Not until now, anyway.
With fishnet tights with stars all over and long elbow length lacy gloves. And if I wasn't with you, how would you have explained that away?
Don't worry.
Because Andy Floss, or is it Candy Floss you're going as now?
Scar. Don't worry. Don't worry.
No, I'm not worried at all. You're making good money. I'm happy with that. You keep it up, keep going. Somebody likes you with a beard and fishnets.
I'm making notes.
It's working for
I
somebody.
am making notes of all these.
It's working for somebody.
I'm making notes of all this.
If you want to stroll through Wellington on a Saturday afternoon, fishnets and long gloves, then who am I to stop you? Yeah, I know, it's very rocky down here, isn't it? This is like the old sea wall. It's like the ones in Scarborough, isn't it? Do you remember we were scaling up the ones in Scarborough? I'm trying to film at the same time. The old sea wall. Yeah, it goes very rocky here all of a sudden. It's gone from like really sandy beach to really rocky. Anyway, I think here's a good place to finish for now.
It's got a good view though.
So, we are determined to get Captain Cook through this weekend. I will not stop until we've located
on
him.
the other side, to be honest with you.
Maybe.
Yeah, I do.
So, from Wellington,
Hopefulness.
he's going to come through now, isn't he? Yeah, we are being hopeful, very hopeful. So, from Wellington, New Zealand, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you on the next shoot. And if you are new people in New Zealand, hope you like the channel and hope you subscribe.
And if you're in England, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good day if you're in England. So
Enjoy your
take care
breakfast.
and we'll see you on the next shoot.